Mindfulness is not the same as concentration. So there are concentration practices and then there are mindfulness practices. So concentration has more to do with stability of attention, okay, and a kind of one-pointedness or vividness on the one object. So you can get very, very deeply into selecting one object and attending to, you mentioned a candle flame or, some kind of
or a
object,
mantra.
or a mantra. But even those can be used mindfully. So it's like, it's not hard, fast boundaries, but a mantra is basically a sound that you internalize, Om Namah Shivaya or whatever, and until the point where there's no you doing it anymore. It's just here, doing itself, so to speak, and you're resting in the embrace of the sound, even though the sound is silent. So it's very one-pointed. When we talk about concentration practices, they're meant to develop what's called samadhi or shamatha. It's like deep calmness and stability of mind. But then there's insight, there's vipassana, there's this other element of it which we're also born with. So we're born with that capacity for one-pointedness, but you have to exercise the muscle in order to really stabilize the mind. And then there's mindfulness or vipassana or insight meditation, or, there's so many different words for it in the different traditions, and I won't go into that, but where you're just sitting, as the Japanese like to say, just sitting, nothing more. The Japanese for that is shikantaza. Just sitting, nothing more. They don't use the word meditation, and I often encourage people to throw out the word meditation. Because if you have the thought, I'm meditating, you're bringing a lot of baggage into that. So then you have to, am I doing it right? Am I sitting up straight enough? Do I look like I'm meditating to other people? And it's like, wait a minute, all that's just garbage. It's just all more thinking. So if you let go of trying to get anywhere else and just be where you already are, then you're dropping into awareness. You're resting in awareness. And that is its own stability. So that you're just at home in that boundless spaciousness. Krishnamurti called it choiceless awareness. It's also called Dzogchen in the Tibetan tradition. It's like there are a lot of different doors, but it's basically the same room. All the doors are into the same room, and the room is human awareness. And we already have it. I'm not sure I mentioned or emphasized this before, but you don't acquire awareness, you're born with it. So you already have it, we all do, but what's challenging is accessing it. We don't have ready access to it because thinking is like some gigantic black hole that's sucking all of our energy all the time, thinking and emotions and self-centeredness. So when we dissolve some of the attachment to thought and emotion and selfing, then the pure awareness, or we could even call it awareness-ing, is just available 24/7. And there's no curriculum anymore. You're boundless like space and time. And as the Heart Sutra says, there's no place to go, there's nothing to do, and there's no special something or specialized mindful state that you're supposed to attain. So if you're trying really hard to meditate and wondering, is this it? Am I feeling it right? And there are chapters about that in the book. Then you're really way off base, because what you're feeling is the curriculum. The question is, can you be aware of what you're feeling and then not try to edit it or get somewhere from it, but to just let it be and let it teach you what it is to teach you.